Alright, next episode, episode 3 of Avatar The Last Airbender. We got Omashu. The trailer preview of Omashu was crazy, so can't wait to get into it. But yeah, can't wait for Omashu. So that's the title of this episode. Let's get into it. Oh, Fire Nation. This feels familiar, like the intro sequence we got in episode 1.
Everything is set. We strike tonight. We have our anger.
What?
For the first time in a century. We have hope. I want you to meet someone willing to risk everything. Like all of us, she's lost too much.
No way, that's Azula.
My mother and my brother. And the siege at Ba Sing Se.
I know that face.
If she can summon the courage, so must we. Fire Lord Ozai must die tonight!
I know already, just from the stills, that's Azula, but what the fuck is happening? Oh my god.
There is no way. Did you expect my men to just lay down their arms after you slaughtered their Fire Lord?
Oh, he's good. Good Fire Lord.
Don't you mean unity, prosperity? Are we not the greatest nation in the world? Have I not led us to the brink of bringing the entire world under one rule? Our rule to ensure an era of peace.
How many more lives? Take another century of loss and suffering?
Do not speak to me of loss.
Oh.
My compliments on making it this far. We in the Fire Nation have always prided ourselves on our resourcefulness. Isn't that right, Azula?
Okay.
Yes, Father.
Okay.
You may have stopped us tonight, Ozai. There is one out there who cannot be stopped. The one who will restore balance to the world. The one who has returned to us.
The one who will restore balance to the world. You believe they think the Avatar has returned?
Leave us.
Oh my god.
What's this?
From one of my commanders in the Southern Seas. No one of any importance. What he had to report, however.
That would make sense though. I'm sure the Fire Lord doesn't really care about Zhao. I'm sure.
Your brother has done the impossible. Just as I asked.
The Avatar. Really?
Okay, great intro too. Great introduction for the Fire Lord and Azula. I like that. Oh my shit, that's another thing. Are we not gonna get like the introduction? I forgot to mention that in my last video, but really? There's no introduction? Water bending scroll?
The water whip.
Oh, the water whip. I thought she did that last episode though. My bad. That ain't it.
Basic bending forms are mostly just physical movement. And again, to the harder moves, you really need to reach inside and feel the energy flow.
Dang, how do you know this? We haven't seen you bend yet.
Tap into your feelings and gather energy from them. Wow, I bet it was my fault. The monks always said I never listened. I think that's what they said. I never listened. All the more reason for us to get to the Northern Water Tribe, right? We've got the best waterbending masters in the world.
Why isn't Aang waterbending right now?
Okay, it's time to go. You shouldn't say
I would
anything
love to see Aang waterbend.
I liked her too.
Yeah, she was cool.
Oh, Suki.
Of course, I have no idea what she's telling you.
Hey, what's not the lake?
Look!
Appa.
I think it's another airbender.
Oh, we're gonna.
For that mountain.
That's no mountain. That's Omashu.
Oh, my shit.
You did.
Oh, you did it.
He could be anywhere. He's headed north on the West Coast Island.
He'll need to stop for food and water. Well, he may be the Avatar, but he still needs to eat and drink.
Population center there.
Zhao, where the fuck did you
I can
come
alert
from?
my contacts.
No one else can know of his existence.
If I may, we have a window of opportunity as long as the Avatar remains in this area. If he gets too far north,
There are Fire Nation forces everywhere. Be sure to find out.
I suggest you allow me to contact a few trusted sources. Very good.
Zhao's definitely like more sly and cunning
Perfect timing. To Fire Nation.
instead of like up front with his hate for Zuko. But Zuko can see through it, sort of.
Don't like him.
He does have a disagreeable quality. Lord is, Zhao failed his oxycleaning program 3 times.
Did I ask for your opinion?
My apologies. He was only trying to help.
He was gossiping about a superior officer.
An officer you don't like?
That's beside the point. There is an order to the way we do things. We are Fire Nation. Even out here.
Oh, he's so... I love him as Iroh. My gosh.
Omashu was carved out of a living mountain. It's one of the wonders of the Earth Kingdom. Of the world, actually. And they have an incredible delivery system that winds through the whole city.
Hell yeah.
People there, artists, scientists, builders, plus food there is amazing.
Oh, Omashu. Wow. That's crazy.
What did I tell you before?
Holy shit.
I don't take kindly to outsiders in Omashu.
What makes you think we're outsiders?
No reason.
Wait. We just could use a little help getting inside.
Oh.
Sorry. That at the time. Sure you can make that look good too.
Is that Jet? That's Jet. That's Jet. That's gonna be Jet, right?
Omashu is one of the last Earth-Kingdom strongholds. Airbenders haven't been able to take it yet.
How do you know we're not yet?
Just the feeling. Only for now.
So that's how they're getting into Omashu, though.
Oh, it wasn't a great crop this month. She told me I wasn't watering the turnips enough. Maybe there was a reason I married her.
Irrigation, am I right?
My brother-in-law would agree if he could speak. Struck me at first. Amazed.
Move along.
Oh, sick. It's perfect. Are we gonna see Cabbage Man? Ostrich horses. Oh, we really got
Good luck
Omashu.
finding your friend. Be careful. Omashu can be a dangerous place.
There he is. Look.
Aang's such a kid, man.
Watch out for my hero.
Yes! My cabbages. He didn't say it though.
You're not an airbender.
Oh, Teo.
Of course you're not. Hey, we can't see.
Okay.
He's an airbender. You're a waterbender. Tail! Tail!
The Mechanist.
I'm fine. We should get him out of the smoke.
Here. Our house is right here.
Katara.
My name is Sai. What are you doing up there?
I just
He looks
landed. How was I
right
supposed to know
out of
that
the
he was
cartoon.
bomb? I mean, that wasn't an accident. Nothing the Fire Nation does is a test. The spies are everywhere in the city.
He's like straight out of the cartoon. It's crazy. Animations.
You're an airbender. You finally have a way to take the fight to the enemy. You could drop bombs on them. Air power is their weakness, and you are air power. That's the Mechanist to the king of Omashu.
Mechanist? Ah, fancy.
Oh, we're gonna get Boomy. Boomy, Boomy.
He's responsible for maintaining the best parts of the city, like a delivery system.
Like a small world.
No, if everyone in Omashu were as dedicated as you, this war would be over. The Fire Nation would be on their knees by now.
Okay.
So, we have our own part to play in the war. Right, eh? Yes, which is why we have to go. Just promise me. You'll really stick it to the firebenders. Make them pay.
Oh, Teo.
That was incredible. I mean, look at this. Those are for cleaning under your toenails. Can get bloody. Did you see the mechanism on that sorting machine? It's spring-powered. Ingenious. I should have done that with our kayak racks back home.
Oh. All that from the explosion?
Eh?
And, oh yeah, and that's one of the big changes too. Like, the gang are meeting the Mechanist, Teo, in Omashu, instead of in the northern air temple, I mean. Just so far, I don't mind it.
This place used to be incredible. A place I couldn't wait to see. A place where amazing things were created.
not the store. It's my responsibility to help these people.
What about getting to the north? Didn't Kiyoshi tell you you had to get there to prevent a tragedy?
And I'm gonna do that. Okay. I have to do this. If I'm going to save the world, I have to do it one person at a time. That's why I'm staying in Omashu. I want to help. And I think I can. Because I'm the Avatar. Now tell me about these bombings. He's done the impossible. He's done nothing. He spent 3 years on the coast,
entirely.
so I've been here doing everything Father has asked.
Okay, man, entirely. And Azula.
Who's the one risking her life
Shit.
to that traitor?
Oh, that's right. Tell us about your mission. Were you nervous? Was your life really...
I need to see her bend.
People in the resistance aren't the brightest of flames. And what can you expect from peasants? At least you got out into the city. Zuko will be banished. But he's out there exploring the world. If I were him, I wouldn't want to come back. Yeah, well, all dear old Zuzu wants is to make it back here and take away everything I've worked.
She said it.
He is first in line to be Fire Lord. That's what he deserves to be.
He doesn't. But now he has hope.
And that's dangerous. What can you do about it? There are always ways to get in the game, if you know which pieces to play. Avatar has returned.
Dad, do you remember his stories?
What I remember is that your mother was taken from us by this cursed war. And I remember everything we've had to do to stay alive since then. We worked hard and we kept our heads down.
This is not how we're gonna change the world.
But it is how we'll survive.
Pretend like you don't care what's going on out there, but I know you hate the Fire Nation as much as anything. Why else would you build all this if not to help our army?
That's just an excuse.
I'm not here to cause any trouble. All I want is to help.
I have a hunch about where the bombers might be gathering. It's high up on the mountain. Can't really reach there by myself, but it's your airbender.
Oh, I like
Some
Teo.
stuff drops there in the morning, so we should fly then.
Tomorrow, you're supposed to help me with the airship. I still need to fix the attitude controls before I show it to the generals.
I can help with that.
My sources say an airbender was spotted there.
Omashu. Enemy territory.
But not to worry. There are ways to gain entry if you know the right people. Sent 2 of my best men to confirm the report. They can be in and out before...
No. Uncle Iroh and I will go. No one else.
If anything happens in Omashu, we won't be able to help you.
The prince and I will be fine. We know what it means to be on our own.
It's Fire Nation.
What are you...
Oh, shit.
Fire Nation spies.
But that means the mechanist is here.
Traitor. Come on. The Mechanist has been working for the Fire Nation, building devices, flying secrets.
Stubborn aim. You're in danger. I've got to warn them.
They'll be fine. The Mechanist may be a turncoat, but he's a coward. He never take any direct action.
So that's how they're intertwining Jet's storyline. There we go.
Who are you?
You call me Jet.
Where's the twig? Come on, bro. If he doesn't have a twig in his mouth by the end of the episode, I'm gonna riot. Yay! Yeah. Oh, that's sick.
The suit is so clumsy, it doesn't show you that to catch up.
Big talk for someone who's outnumbered.
You think you've got friends there.
Oh. Yeah, Qatar. He did it.
I brought friends too.
First mate. I was wondering how they were gonna do that. Long shot.
Awesome shooting there, long shot.
Perfect.
That was a mean swing, Pipsqueak. Feeling you knew how to handle yourself.
Who are attacking that flame head? Thanks, Crispy.
He's the dude. I'm Pipsqueak.
Who are you people?
We're the good guys.
Where's he taking him?
Don't worry. Pipsqueak knows how to take out the garbage. Coming?
Ah, there it is.
And if you add plates here and a vent here, all you need to do is install a bleed valve to regulate pressure.
And you're saying you implemented this with water-based transportation?
although they made a lot of changes to the storylines, timing of them, they are keeping true to the original still in this episode, which I like. And they did it in this last episode too. All the episodes I've seen, it's still there.
Well, no, it's just the idea I had to make our ice dodging.
Like Sokka's working with the Mechanist, or Katara and Jet, Aang and Teo flying.
Yeah,
Although Aang didn't really like air flyers. I'm not gonna call them airbenders because they're not, but they use air technology to fly, or sort of make it look like they're bending in the air. Aang didn't like that because he didn't think, at first I should say, because he obviously didn't like how it wasn't real bending or whatever. But that's one change that they took out. But
Dad doesn't really pay attention to stuff like this. He's got more important things to worry about. He's a warrior.
The world is filled with warriors. There are far too few great engines.
My role is to protect the village and be a warrior.
Protecting the ones we love is important, but I also know we must pursue the talents that we've been given. Sokka, you're a gifted engineer. Don't ignore that. It's not always easy to find your path in life, but when you find it, you must embrace it.
People who saw the bombings also saw a burst of green flame. Tinker salt burns green. It's a mineral tanners use to cure animal skins. They came up here to dig it out of the mountain.
Just like I picked it from my dad. Must be really proud of you.
I think he sometimes wishes I was more like him. After the Fire Nation attacked our village, he kept us alive. And we built our life here. He's always said that it's just me and him. And he'd do anything to protect us.
Do you want him to do more?
I want him to see that we have to do everything we can to save the world. Because if not us, then who?
You still got the twig.
Welcome.
You live here?
So they're not gonna be in the trees?
Firebenders haven't been able to track us here.
I still don't understand what firebenders are doing in Earth Kingdom City.
Omashu isn't what it used to be. In the old days, the city stood strong, but as the war dragged on, King lost his nerve, grew tired, senile. Fire Nation seeped in through the cracks. That's where we come in. Everyone here has lost someone to the Fire Nation. We're orphans, refugees. At least that's what we were.
What are we now, Smeller Bee?
Freedom fighters!
Yeah, I like him. He's good, Jet.
Here, look. You mix tinker with salt water and then boil it down, you get this. Blasting blade. 3 jars
Oh,
will
shit.
half the neighborhood sky high.
Are we gonna get Boomy this episode?
The firebenders were behind the explosion.
My mother was a fighter in our family. When the Fire Nation came to our village, she held them off. Well, my dad had been a lot. Wanted to fight, but he wouldn't let me. I was 8.
I know what it's like to lose family too. It was quiet. I didn't have my mom until the soldiers came.
Aw, Katara.
I try not to think about it, but recently it's been coming back to me. I think it's been affecting my brain.
I don't know anything about bending. I do know that you have to use everything inside you. What do you remember when you think of your mother? When she was alive?
I remember her getting up every morning before I was, preparing breakfast. And every day, she would stop when the sun rose. She would watch and smile. Every day.
Remember that. Remember the sunrise.
What, is she gonna try and waterbend right at this moment? Yep, that answers my question.
You don't have to be afraid about pain. We just need to decide what we're gonna do with it.
Staring at each other a little too long, but that's fine.
Trying some Omashu barbecue. It's not often you get the opportunity.
Great Omashu?
I gather its charms are lost on you.
The dirt, the noise, the stench. What happened there?
Stop it. Did you just pick up? You did pick up one of the
I'm
coins.
told that Fire Nation agents in the city have taken to sowing terror to weaken the Earthbenders' resistance.
Can't remember the name of the coin, but I remember. That's a throwback.
Fight. Father would never approve of this underhanded tactic.
Who knows what true north lies in the Fire Nation?
That's how they incorporate. Okay, that's how they incorporate that. Instead of having the pirate storyline and then Uncle and Zuko meeting up at that market, they just did that. But whatever, that's not that big of a deal.
It has come to my attention you are involved in a matter vital to the safety of our empire. I'd be in your debt if you kept me informed of the progress of your mission, as it relates to Prince Zuko. In return, I will keep in mind your loyalty and cooperation when the time comes for such debts to be paid. To the flame eternal, Princess Azula.
It's taken a while, Lieutenant Day. We are finally in the big game. You know the officer on Prince Zuko's crew, the one who slipped you the information about the Avatar? Lieutenant G.
Oh.
Sir.
Unknown politics.
Sokka!
Hey, check this out.
Where's Katara?
I haven't seen her all day. I was helping Sai with his airship model.
Teo and I found where the bombers put danger explosives. We're making blasting jelly in a cave up on the mountain.
We also found these. The ropes from the turnip cart.
So it wasn't the firebenders behind the explosion?
You're not gonna believe this. I know who's behind the bombs.
What?
No, Jet's not the bad guy. Sai is.
Are you kidding me? Sai's done nothing but help us. Well, Jet's a con artist who lied to our faces.
He didn't lie.
You don't tell the truth.
He's fighting the firebenders and he has to protect himself. You don't know what he's already lost. Besides, I saw Sai talking to the firebender. He's the traitor.
You don't know what you saw. But for all we know, Sai could be working with the King's men to root out spies. He's headed to the palace right now. He could be recording everything.
You're wrong.
This is just like you, Katara. Willing to believe anything as long as it helps you.
So sick of you treating me like I'm a little girl.
Then grow up. Where are you going?
To prove you're a jerk.
Well, I don't need proof of that.
Would you like to try one of
Not right now.
Oh, he didn't. Oh, this is gonna be the running thing, huh? He's not gonna say it. I'm sorry. What was that?
Jet, listen, we need to talk.
Later. We just launched a big mission. Things might get a little hot for us around here. I mean, you were there when we confirmed the Mechanist was a traitor. He took care of his partners. I need to take care of him.
Oh no.
What are you gonna do?
I told you. I know how to take out the garbage.
Oh
So
God.
sorry. Oh, it's fine.
Are you hurt?
No. No harm done. Okay, no harm done.
Pipsqueak.
You're going to blow him up?
He's got an audience with the king. This is our chance to burn out this city.
Oh, is this how we're gonna meet Boobman?
Sokka was right. You are the bad guy.
Katara, the warehouse we destroyed, that was a meeting spot for spies. And by flushing them out, we got those three yesterday. Now the Mechanist will help us root out even more evil.
Innocent people are gonna die, Jet.
That's the price of freedom.
Tara, there's nothing you can do to stop it.
You were right. Shut up and vote later. Right now, we need to stop Sai. Jet planted a bomb on him.
What's the fastest way to the palace?
It's at the highest point in the city.
Oh shit. This bitch.
This guy?
Love you, Zuko, but still.
Go. Get to the palace and stop Sai.
The timing of it all.
This is my fight.
Keep your firebending in check, or you'll have the Earth Kingdom army to deal with.
I don't need fire to defeat this boy.
Ooh. Oh no. Let's go.
I have an idea. Come on.
I like this sequence. It's funny.
I said all routes lead to the palace. We just have to take this one to the end of the line.
Let's go. Oh, yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3!
Don't miss. Nice.
Stand and fight!
For what? Why is this so important to you?
You're an enemy of the Fire Nation.
That's why you've been hunting me for 3 years?
How do you know it's been 3 years?
You have my notebook! My cabbages!
Yeah. Perfect way to do that. Perfect. That might be the highlight of this episode. Oh, Boomy! Oh no.
Oh no.
Long shot, don't do that. Oh no. Man, poor cabbages.
We must leave now. Find the Firebender! Save yourself.
What?
For the Fire Nation!
Oh. Oh, that's how he's gonna get captured, isn't it? Okay. Oh. I like this episode better than the last episode, I think. I know last episode we got Kyoshi and shit. This felt, although different storylines were leading to Omashu, were in Omashu, it still felt like Avatar to me. Plus we got the My Cabbages. That was wonderful. That was beautiful. A little like a little bit of Azula's vibe and Fire Lord Ozai. I did say, like, before this even came out, one thing that I did like about the original was we didn't even see Ozai until later episodes, much later, and then we didn't even get Azula that much until book 2, but I do like how they're incorporating Azula earlier so far from what I've seen. I need to see her bend, but yeah, great episode. A lot of action. It didn't feel like the pacing, although all these different storylines were coming together in Omashu, did not feel like it was going too fast for me. I don't know if it felt like that for anybody else, but it felt natural for whatever reason, which I liked. A lot of nostalgia in this one. I really do love what they're doing with this live action though. Love how much they're staying true to it while actually remixing. Like, I don't get the hate. Like, I hope this gets renewed for book 2 already. And I'm not even done. Great first 3 episodes. Again, I love how we got introduced to Azula and Fire Lord Ozai in this episode. I just need to see her do more. I swear, if I don't get some, I'm still waiting on some music from the original to make an appearance. But yeah, great episode. I love this episode. That was episode 3, Omashu. We got a glimpse of Boomy at the end. Now I have to watch the next episode. I have to keep watching. Comment your thoughts below. Comment what you thought of seeing the Mechanist and Teo this early. Also Azula just being incorporated more in Jet. It made sense. That's what I'm saying. It made sense that all of this would come together. Weirdly enough, I like it. Like, of Jet's reasoning of trying to stop the Mechanist, of Uncle and Zuko coming to Omashu, sort of, and then Uncle getting taken away. Then we're gonna get that storyline of Zuko saving Uncle. It makes sense to me. I don't know how else to describe it, but yeah, comment your thoughts below if you're enjoying this so far, because I know I am. Solid episode. I gave my rating of episode 1. I didn't give my rating of episode 2. I'm not gonna give a rating until I'm done with the whole series at the end. I said this before, but comment your thoughts below. I'm definitely looking at comments and stuff for this series. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.